Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis. This is The Daily Rage. Hope you had an amazing weekend and you are having a freedom focused Martin Luther King Day. I wanted to tell you about a tool that I have been using recently and that I really like. You can probably hear it right now and you'll see it right here. This is a tool called Tick Strike Alpha, and I'll show you how it works in just a sec. But what it's doing is it's generating a sound when the market is on the move. Now, I have mine set up for the NASDAQ, and you can see it shows in green here. So it gives you a visual signal as well as an audible signal. I also have the tick Q because I mostly trade the NASDAQ. These are the only ones that I have on my charts right now. The reason why I like it so much is I'm not the type of person to be able to sit in front of a screen for just hours on end and keep my focus. So what I'll do is I'll have my charts open and kind of ready to go. But if I'm doing other things, this tool can quickly alert me to like, yo, you better pay attention right now because the market's moving. And for me specifically, that works out really well because I am mostly a momentum-based trader. So that's exactly what I want to know. Like, is this market moving? And if it's not moving, nothing's happening. You can see there's no visual, there's no audio, but hopefully we can get another couple of decent moves in so that you can see an example. So if it's going up, it'll show green and flash green, and there's a slightly different sound. So while we're kind of waiting on this market to maybe do something interesting, as you all know, the futures markets are closing early today because of the Martin Luther King holiday. So, it's pretty choppy right in here. We may or may not get anything else going on for the day. So in the meantime, let's take a look at how this thing works. Let's start with this. These are all the cool things. Let me actually expand this a little bit more. So these are all the different things here on the left that you can set up as alerts for yourself. You can choose stocks, and as you can see, there's tons of them in here. So that is an option for you. Futures, which is what I am trading. And as you can see, there's a variety of futures contracts in here. If you wanted to turn one on, all you would do, let's say I wanted to trade gold, you would just click here. There we go. There's a little movement in the NASDAQ. Okay, cool. I would click on gold, and you can see up here, this is where my little gold indicator now is. And I can move this anywhere. Like, let's say I had gold over here on the right side of my screen. Now, all of these charts are NASDAQ for multi-time frame analysis, but there we go. Gold's moving around a little bit, so might want to check that out. And you can turn on any of these that you so desire. There's also forex. So for some of you that trade forex, this is a great option. Crypto, cool. There's a whole section for ETFs and ETNs. And this is one of the aspects that I particularly like. For any of you that have taken one of my courses or have traded live with me, you know that I don't love having a billion different indicators and things on my chart, kind of taking up the space and, just making it more confusing. So one of the ways that I like to use this tick Q, which is one of the internal indicators, is I have it right up here, like I showed you with my NASDAQ. And what this allows me to do is to see if the tick Q is rising or falling, and I don't even need a tick chart. For those of you that like to use the tick chart, obviously that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But I like to just get the notifications from the tick Q, and you can see this one has all kinds of things in it too. It has the TRIN, it has the VIX, it has the regular tick, the TICK. So you can always turn any of these on and see if you find it helpful. Then if you click on this active tab here, you'll just find the ones that you have turned on if you want to change the settings or do anything like that. And you can actually turn it on or off from here as well. But let's say we were looking at gold and we wanted to update some of these settings. We could change the sound. We could change the sensitivity. So high sensitivity, there's a whole range from 1 to 15, and you can experiment with those to see which one is going to be the most helpful for you. You can get a free 7-day trial with the link below if you'd like to check it out, see if it's something that would be helpful to you. Some people might find it more distracting than helpful, but for me, I have actually come to rely on it so that I can turn my attention away, every now and again from the charts and then be alerted to when something is happening. I'm Mindy Kinnis. Thanks so much for watching.